In our last video, we were in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We explored the waterfront and its attractions, strolled the streets of the downtown, admired some of the historic buildings, and even checked out some of the street art. In this video,
we're in Columbus, Georgia.
For context, we visited Columbus in October of 2025. Columbus was the fifth and final stop on Fall Wanderlust, hopefully a new feature moving forward on this channel. On the screen, you can see the other videos that are now available.
Today we're in Columbus, Georgia, which is right across the river from Phoenix City, Alabama. We're going to start on Broadway, which to us looks like the main street, and we're going to work our way down and then zigzag throughout downtown. Come along with us. Here you see the Chattahoochee River, which runs along northeast Georgia and ultimately to the Gulf of Mexico. This walking bridge between Phoenix City, Alabama and Columbus, Georgia was originally built in 1921. It's now part of the Riverwalk Park. A Coca-Cola bottling plant was originally housed in this building. This sign recognizes J.S. Pemberton, a pharmacist who created the original syrup in 1886.
And today it sits next to a beautiful park with the Civil War monument.
The park is also the location of the former home of Confederate General Henry Benning.
And the water features were dyed pink, we assume for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. After exploring the beautiful park, it was time to check out the core of the downtown. Happy to report, here's another street with the boulevard. If you enjoy the street art you see throughout the video, there will be a dedicated section toward the end of the video.
The Bradley Theater opened in 1940 but closed as a movie theater in 1977. It's had other uses over the years but has been vacant since 2010. And just down the street is the Rialto Theater, which opened around 1919. It now houses 14 corporate apartments and an event center.
Oh, boulevards are so awesome. Look at how much they dress up a downtown.
The Eagle and Phoenix Mills complex dates back to 1877. The area was a hub for textile and flour mills. The Empire Building was built in 1902 and now serves as an apartment building.
And check out these awesome seating areas placed throughout downtown. And the landscaping was pretty fantastic as well.
This building dates back to 1930, where it served as the home of the local newspaper publishers. The city of Columbus was created as a trading town on December 24, 1827. By 1829, they had 1,000 residents. Today, the city has a population of around 200,000.
I'm starting to think around 200 to 300,000 people is the sweet spot. When I think back of all the places we visited, my favorite are usually somewhere in that population range.
The The white building here is a cast iron building originally built in 1860 as a bank. It now houses the Iron Bank Coffee Company.
And like many downtowns, there's an interesting mix of old and new.
Downtown was the site of the Civil War Women's Riot in April of 1863, in which women armed with knives and pistols marched right here down Broad Street and raided stores in protest of food shortages during the war.
Columbus, Georgia is known as Fountain City for reasons obvious in this video.
This sign commemorates the location of J.S. Pemberton's early drugstore. He was the one who invented Coca-Cola syrup. Downtown also houses the River Park campus of Columbus State University.
This sign commemorates the early theaters of the town, which ironically is exactly where we were headed to see an afternoon play.
The Joseph House was built in 1842, and descendants lived there for over 100 years. As Jeff mentioned, we were on our way to the Springer Opera House, shown here. It opened in 1871. It closed in 1959 and was actually slated for demolition, but it was saved and reopened in 1965. They added on a second theater in 2013, which is actually where we attended the play.
Yeah, I was a little bummed we didn't get to see the main theater, but here's some shots of what that secondary theater looks like. After an enjoyable afternoon at the play, we decided we wanted to venture a little further away from the main street. And we were greeted with an array of beautiful old churches. Yeah, if you're into old architecture like we are, college campuses and churches are usually a great place to start when you explore a new city. We're also pleased to note that there were quite a few residential buildings located in this part of the downtown.
The U.S. Post Office and Courthouse was constructed in 1933 as part of the New Deal Job Project.
Now it was time to check out the waterfront.
The Chattahoochee Riverwalk project began in 1989 and opened for use in 1992. It includes a 22-mile walking and biking trail.
Yeah, this was fantastic. If your city's fortunate enough to be located on a body of water, take advantage of it. Now it's time for the street art section I referenced earlier, and then we'll be back to wrap this one up. All right, what'd you think of Columbus, Georgia?
I loved Columbus, and I've never even heard of this town, and it's the second largest city in Georgia. It has a vibrant downtown with a lot going on and a university right in the heart of it. I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, this was one of those, just sort of pick one on the map on the direction you happen to be going, and I was shocked to find out it's the second biggest. I mean, I haven't even heard of this one, which is embarrassing, I guess. But yeah, this is a fantastic little downtown. I mean, it is, in my opinion, it's very clean, very safe.
Yes.
At least in the middle of the day. The college integrated into it is really cool, and I just love the fact that there's lots of the old historic buildings, but also you can tell that they're kind of updating because there's a lot of residential, and this little water park we just walked through is fantastic. So this is a big thumbs up from me.
I agree.
All right, get off the couch and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.